I always knew I wanted to be a mom. I always knew I wanted to have 12 kids. So one down, one on the way.
I generally realized I needed to be a mother. I generally realized I needed to have 12 children. So one down, one on the way. She's at the house on Miss Father. Is there? How trusting that that doesn't transform into one more aggressive behavior at home, or some likeness. Thereof, clutch your seats, people, in light of the fact that the most recent scoop on Chrisean Rock's location is juicier than at any other time. Tales have been whirling, conjecturing why the virtual entertainment sensation evaporated from the spotlight for 2 entire weeks. Yet think about what we have within Scoop. And it's an exciting ride of dramatization, privileged insights, and unforeseen turns. You got another last opportunity for myself. And I got another last opportunity for him. So that is that. So here's the tea. Christian Stone, the sovereign of keeping us honest, has at last ended her quiet. Yet prepare yourselves, since what she spilled is more smoking than a newly fermented cup of embarrassment, regardless of difficult situations in heaven. With her bow blue face, she's shown up cocked and locked with a stunner disclosure she's back with him, as well as will be basically as content as can be. Nevertheless, that is not all. People tie in for the ride, since there's more going on than meets the eye. The week was secured, man. When I mean we had so muching fun together that was so fun, like it was amusing, in a stunning web-based entertainment update. Christine spilled the tea on her newly discovered ecstasy, with Blueface doling out insights concerning their comfortable lockdown together. And on the off chance that that is sufficiently not to send shockwaves through the tattle plant, clutch your caps, since she's dropping clues about a possible bun in the broiler. That's right, you heard it right, child number 2. May very well be on the way. Condom. How you folks didn't utilize a condom, no. And you say he nut in you, yet here's the kicker. With tales twirling about her vanishing act and murmurs of unfaithfulness, might this child stunner at any point be a definitive unexpected development in their wild adventure? So dear watchers, lock in light of the fact that the show is a long way from being done. Will President Blueface's exciting ride sentiment oppose the chances by and by? Or are we in for a shameful standoff? Stay tuned as we unwind the exciting bends in the road of this VIP drama. Since with regards to Christian Rock plan for something amazing, why you seeming to be that for genuine as the tattle factory keeps on stirring with hypothesis, it appears to be that the murmurs encompassing Chrisean Rock's supposed pregnancy are picking up speed, with sources near the web-based entertainment star alluding to the chance, while substantial subtleties stay scant. Numerous free insiders have apparently affirmed the news, but with differing levels of sureness. Fanning the shoot are late disclosures about Kizen's craving for a huge family, an opinion she straightforwardly communicated in a viral video, where she eagerly shared her desire to have a sum of 12 kids. I need to feel my enormous ass house up. I didn't get anything to do with him. You'll yet assuming that you have, assuming you really do get pregnant with one kid currently in her life and traces of one more on the manor, in which apparently still up in the air, to satisfy her fantasy of a clamoring family. Anyway, the character of the dad stays a subject of serious hypothesis, particularly given the exciting ride nature of her relationship with rapper Blueface. Discussing Blueface, it appears to be that in spite of their wild past, Christian's new demonstration of help for her ex during his lawful difficulties has caused a commotion and touched off new bits of hearsay following Blueface's capture and ensuing detainment for disregarding probation. Christian has purportedly been resolute in her obligation to him, igniting murmurs that their security might have extended by and by. And I thought, like when you go to prison, you realize I was about to resemble okay, cool, incredible. However, at that point, one can't resist the urge to contemplate whether the comfortable bounds of Blueface's singular cell have given the ideal scenery to reviving their sentiment, with reports demonstrating that the rapper is being held in regulatory isolation, complete with a confidential cell and restricted connection with everybody. It's easy to envision cozy discussions and sincere trades between the previous flares during his assigned hours outside control. like how you spend like 24 hours on a call with one like weavy on the telephone. So lengthy, yet in the midst of the theory encompassing Kizen's reputed pregnancy. And her obvious compromise with Blueface one inquiry poses a potential threat. What does the future hold for this wild couple? Will their exciting ride sentiment endure the hardship of embarrassment and investigation? Or are they bound for one more sensational confrontation? Presently, we should plunge further into the dinky waters of their past, where outrage and allegation have been essentially as pervasive as their public presentations of warmth. The dramatization encompassing Chrisean and Blueface's relationship peruses like a content straight out of an unscripted television show, with every section more stunning than the last. And it's simply not giving it's a wreck, it's a blistering __. Rec. Originally, we should rewind to the unstable charges made by Blueface, who took to web-based entertainment to fling allegations at Christians scrutinizing the paternity of their kid. In a progression of now erased tweets, the thought rapper denied being the dad, as well as ventured to guarantee that the genuine dad was. In all honesty, offset of Migo's popularity, that child appears as though I don't have the foggiest idea why she continues to compel this on me. That is not my kid, logically demonstrated, as of now. Blueface tweeted, starting a craze of theory among fans. And tabloids the same. The show didn't stop there, as he took steps to get a limiting request against Chrisean and their kid, claiming unseemly conduct on her part. Who do you believe is the genuine dad? I believe it's her ex, yet Chrisean wasn't one to remain quiet in that frame of mind of such allegations. In a blazing Instagram live meeting, she hit back, blaming Blueface for attack, and enumerating an upsetting experience where she asserted he truly went after her while she was holding their child. The crude feeling in her voice and the power of her words portrayed homegrown conflict behind the fabulousness and marvelousness of their public personas. This wasn't whenever the couple's relationship first had been defaced by claims of viciousness. Only weeks earlier, Chrisean had taken to web-based entertainment to air complaints about one more quarrel, asserting that Blueface had endeavored to effectively take their kid from a sitter. She had organized the episode, she guaranteed, brought about actual damage to the sitter, adding one more layer of intricacy to their generally turbulent relationship. Begin recording me like unusual. Coming to the vehicle, he came to the vehicle again. Grabs my telephone on the grounds that in the midst of the confusion bits of gossip whirled about the real essence of Chrisean and Blueface's security, with murmurs of disloyalty and selling out pervading each side of the tattle factory. Yet regardless of the unrest, there were snapshots of clear compromise. For example, Chrisean's public demonstration of help for Blueface during his legitimate difficulties. Might these motions at some point signal a more profound reviving of their sentiment? Or are they simply brief snapshots of fortitude in an ocean of friction? Yet as the spotlight sparkles, ever more splendid on Chrisean Rock and Blueface, the shadows cast by their wild relationship, to ban with each passing disclosure ongoing allegations, evened out against Chrisean by. In all honesty, Blueface's own mom Carissa Saffel have sent shockwaves through the tattle grapevine. In a red-hot Instagram bluster, Saffel didn't keep down, asserting that Chrisean's careless way of behaving during pregnancy might have caused long-lasting handicaps in her grandson Chrisean Nalumjur. Like being a single parent is one thing, like you get overpowered, thus much be like happening for genuinely in your mind. With a crude force, Saffold communicated her interests for her grandson's prosperity, as well as for the responsibility she accepts Chrisean should confront. That is her obligation. She did that to him. That is her concern. Saffold proclaimed, her words reverberating with the heaviness of a mother's pain. The allegations didn't stop there, as theory mounted about the expected connection between Chrisean's way of